I have some wonderful news. I didn't just, but a while ago, I'm at the dentist right now while I'm leaving it. I got some wonderful news, and that was that I had done very well in a phone interview to become a seamstress. And I am over the hill about that because if I'm a seamstress, that's actually something I would like to do. And it's an actual job. So that will be awesome. Again, I don't know if this is going to work out. If it doesn't, I'm not going straight home right now. I'm actually going to go over to the library and renew a book for the third time because I never get around to reading the whole thing. The book is the autobiography of James T. Kirk. Because I am a dork. I am a gigantic dork. You are triple part. You are some sort of I can't swear. Maybe this will be monetized one day. I can't swear. But I never get around to reading it because I don't sit down and read. I instead sit down and read fan fiction. Because that makes sense. This did not work. Okay. Temporary pause. I'm going to pull into a parking lot because I still haven't left my mall. And then I'm going to glue this down. And yeah, those are police officers. Those are police officers around, I think, white kids. I don't know. I'm still not confident about this, so we will see what happens. Anyway, BRB. And we're back, and we're doing this again because the stand I was using at the beginning, I have it super glued to my car, and it's still falling. Like, what is this? E600? Using this thing? And it's still falling off. What the hell? Anyway, so, I now have a book. I'm sorry, I'm gonna be sniffling and everything. But I now have a book. I now have the James Kirk book. And I don't mean, I have a book. I got a book from the library. No, I mean that I now own that book because I accidentally put water on it and it bled. Well, it didn't bleed all the way through. It bled through the first 2 pages. Why isn't this working? Ah, crap. I think I've done something to my car. There we go. Maybe. Anyway, I'm going to tell you. Anyway, so I own that book now. That's what that is. And now I'm going to head home as soon as I figure out how the hell to do that because this is doing it. Anyway, that's not the point of this video. The point of this video is I'm going to tell you more about the stuff that I hate doing at a banquet hall. Or not the stuff I hate doing. Stuff I hate dealing with. And I'm going to pause this for a bit as I try to figure out how to start my freaking car. Okay. I'm probably gonna end up tossing this because I don't know how I look. I don't know if you guys can see me, but we're gonna do it this way. Anyway, stuff I hate about banqueting. I think I left off on number 4, but number 5. I'm gonna say that this is number 5. The customer is always right mentality. The customer is not always right. I'm actually gonna skip over that because that's kind of like it sums up everything. But I'm gonna go on and say number 6, and that's open seating. It's a lot easier on on the server if there's like 10 people at the table. 12 people is pushing it, but can be done. And how do you ensure that you have this nice number to deal with? You have arranged seating. And open seating screws with that so hard. Okay, you remember middle school or high school. High school is a better one. High school. Okay, but you remember like how packed those tables were because everyone wanted to sit with their friends. And that's exactly what happens at weddings or golf outings is everyone wants to sit with their friends. Everyone wants to sit with people they already know, and that's how you get 17 people at a table. And the tables are set up for 10 people. And then all of a sudden we have to bring out chairs. We have to bring out an entirely new place setting. We have to bring out plates and everything. And we're already trying to get ready for the room, and you want us to bring out more stuff when there's a table right there. All you would have to do is just sit down at that empty table. But no, you want to mess up everything because you want to go sit with your friends. Even though all you're going to be doing is talking and not eating the damn food that we're putting out in front of you, it's just go sit down. Just leave us alone and go sit down. What was something else? Again, I can't remember because I don't think about it. I guess I'm gonna go also say when people, needy people, and by that I'm talking about people who are going, oh, well, this isn't hot enough. We can't make it any hotter. Okay, actually, I can think of a perfect one. There was a lady who, she asked me how our steaks are made. Well, they're made medium well. Like, there's very little pink in it, but every now and then you're gonna have something that has a little pink in it. And she goes, well, I want mine rare. Okay, go down to the steakhouse down the street and come back. We're not gonna make something in particular. We're not. It's just, we're going to make it as much as we can, as fast as we can, and as safely as we can to where we don't get sued. And it's just, I'm sorry you have personal taste, but just don't eat it. Just don't eat it if you don't like it. And then after dinner, you can go talk to your friends for a bit, and then go, I'm still hungry. I'm gonna go to McDonald's, and I'm gonna be happy because you're gone. And I then was like, oh, that person is gone. I can just move their seat and I can clean up, and you make my job easier, and you're happier, and it's just so much better. You don't need to get angry at me because the kitchen does this thing to where we're not gonna get sued. Okay, that is literally the epicenter of everything, is we don't want to get sued. Who the heck are you? Person, oh, please don't tell me that's a child. No, you just have a lot of bags. Okay, just a guy, and he's not even biking. He is literally just on a bike, and he's putting his foot out and hitting the curb, and it's just like, dude, just bike. I'm sorry you have so much stuff. And it's just, there were a bunch of bags, and I thought it was a baby, and was like, what the hell is this? Anyway, back on, so yeah, those people who are just like, why don't you cater to me specifically? It's like, cause I don't have the time to do that. I'm over here trying to serve 30 people. I'm not gonna waste time on you. And just like, I've had people come up to me and go, when are you gonna serve our table? When I'm done with this one. That's kind of how I've had a table come up to me and go, we haven't gotten our food yet. They weren't even my table. They weren't even in my section. It's like, that's because there's 300 people here. 300 people we have to get to. Wait. You remember elementary school? And that whole thing about patience is a virtue? And how you should always be patient? Listen to that! Ugh! But I do remember another one. Surprises. I hate surprises. And you'll know what I mean by a sec. It's like, when it's written down that I'm going to have a vegetarian meal or a gluten-free meal or something that they're not going to get what everyone else is going to get, I'm cool with that. It's like, yeah, that's fine, no problem. And I enjoy it, because then I can go up to the table and I actually have an excuse to introduce myself, and I can go, who is the vegetarian? Then they see it, and then I feel very happy, because then I'm like, you're my guy, you're the person I'm going to. When someone suddenly comes up to me and tells me that they ordered a vegetarian and I didn't hear about this, I hate that. I hate that with a passion, because now I have to go back to the kitchen and I have to tell them there's a vegetarian, and they're going to tell me that they lied and that I can't do anything, and then you're going to get mad at me, and it's just like, ugh, you couldn't have told someone in advance, please? And I know that oftentimes it's actually not the person's fault, it's whoever booked the party, as they didn't ask someone. It's like, hey, who has an allergy, who is a vegetarian, can I get over? Yes, I can. But it's just, why does it have to be a surprise? It's not that big a deal. It's just, go and tell me. And by go and tell me, I mean tell me in advance, so I'm not surprised and feeling anxious. And then, I just had one with the gluten-free. I'm going to tell this story. I've had women come up to me and go, is there a vegetarian meal? I go, and that's when I get anxious. It's like, no, I don't have anything. And it's like, oh, well, okay. And then I come back, and I serve them the thing, and I go, I'm sorry, there's no vegetarian. And I come back to clear it, and they haven't eaten the potatoes. They haven't eaten the vegetables. They've eaten the chicken, they've eaten the rib. And it's like, you asked me for a vegetarian. Why aren't you eating the vegetarian stuff? Why are you eating the exact opposite? What the hell? What's going on here? My brother has pointed out to me that, it's maybe because they were on a diet. But that still doesn't make sense, because you ate the exact opposite of what would be on your diet. So again, the hell. So yeah, there's that. I also, going back, because I also want to tell this story. I've had people come up to me and it's just like, is there any dairy in this? And I don't remember if there's dairy in this or not, because I just go with what I think is there. But when we came to ice cream and the cake and everything, and I went around and then I said, you're my non-dairy person. They went, yes, and you remembered that, and I felt cool about that. So that's what I mean by the vegetarian, is like, when I'm finding this out, I will remember it, and it makes me feel very happy. I have a moment of pride about it. So just tell me in advance, please. Please. Can you not break right there? And then it's also the people who think I don't know what I'm doing. And by that, I'm talking about, okay, at my new place, we put down a full-size dinner plate, or it looks full-size to most people, and on top of that we put the soup. And the dinner plate goes out as our original setting, that's what people come to their table to, and then we serve soup and put that on top. And when I'm clearing, people will give me the soup, even though I have those dinner plates on my tray. It's like, you can see what I'm doing here. And I'll take the soup, and then I'll take the plate, and I can hear them go, oh, you're going to take my plate? Trust me, hon, I know what I'm doing. This is what I've done for 4 years now, for 4 summers, and now for June, July, August, September, for 4 months now, at this new place. I know what I'm doing. So just relax, calm down. Yes, I'm taking your plate, but there's a reason. It's because something else is on the way. And then when I'm clearing, and people go, well, you can't take that. Look around you. Is there any other table that has what I'm taking right now? No, there's not, because I'm supposed to clear it. So again, I know what I'm doing. I know what's supposed to happen. So just let me do it and calm down. drink your alcoholic drinks and just go, just be quiet. Just be quiet and let me do what I do. Also, speaking of alcoholic drinks, to those people who at a free bar insist on drinking every last drop, stop that. Stop it. It's annoying. I've picked up glasses that are literally nothing but ice and water. And people go, I'm still drinking that. No, you're not. No, you're not. Okay? You're done with that. Go to the bar. You still have 3 more hours of free drinks. Go to the bar. Get a new drink. Let me take this one. It's so annoying. You're not drinking it. You're not. It's something that's in your hand for a placeholder. I would just go up and ask for an empty glass. That's literally all that's there for. Just let me take the damn drink. This goes for food too. When people are just there and they've got nothing but like little scraps of broccoli, let me take it. Let me take it. Okay? Just let me do my freaking job. And then when you go up and complain and you go, she was mean to me, even though you've been annoying all the time, and you know you've been annoying, and you know that you have been asking for way too much and you just expecting to be spoiled. That's what I mean by the customer's always right. The customer is not always right, okay? It's just, if you were at your grandmother's, just always think, if you were at your grandmother's and whatever you're asking me what happened there, and you know your grandmother would say, stop being a spoiled brat, then stop it. Because that's really annoying. And it's just, it makes me exhausted. It makes me just kind of want to scream. So, this turned out a lot more angry than I anticipated. But yeah, I'm home now again. I have a book that I'm still going to procrastinate on reading. But I'm home now. I hope you're enjoying the channel. I hope you're enjoying me ranting. But yeah, see you later.